Hello, YouTubers. Um, I guess I'm trying to create some type of content to create a following or of some sort, but I don't have all this fancy stuff. I don't have any. There's a lot of cool fancy stuff. In people's YouTube channels. I don't have any of that. So it's gonna be a plain old cell phone camera recording this. So, but anyway, I guess what I'm here to talk about or share anyway is um, I guess my journey or newfound journey I've been applying to my life to be a better person, in general, and you could apply it to different facets, being a better father, better husband, better boyfriend, and just a better coworker, a better person in all those different facets, but in general, a better person. So what I wanted to share or talk about, anyways, was what I'm big on now is the ripple effect on how your social impact on people, of the aforementioned, how it could have a good or bad difference in their life. Saying the right or saying the wrong things, taking the right action or taking the wrong action. All of that is going to shape the future of your life and their life. Whether you realize it or not, it's a reality that is going to take place. Example, if you had a fight with your wife, girlfriend, or yell at your kids, and it's going to internalize into them and they're going to carry that with them. So, we have a real small window of opportunity to do the right thing, is where I'm at. And I think that's what I really want to share is it's about time, and how little we have, to do the right thing. And having that first opportunity to do the right thing is what it's all about, because rarely in life do you get second chances. And if you know that, or knowing that having the idea that you get one shot at it, you're more than likely to do the right thing the first time around, and so a lot of it is just rambling. I'm not an expert in the subject. I guess I just wanted to relate to somebody that's either going through the same experience or is living through it now or whatnot. But I've guess what I wanted to share was that I'm 41 years old. You know I lived a big part of my life um, on the razor's edge or living life on the rails, whatever expression to use in to describe that, but just not really understanding consequences or the ripple effect. Again, that's the word of what effect it has on other people and even yourself. What you whatever happened X amount of years ago or last week or even yesterday, it sits in you, uh, mentally, physically, in your heart and in your mind and your conscience, and it affects on your decision making. It affects you it affects your perspective on things, and I guess what I'm kind of excited about sharing is that, you know, seeing things long term, seeing trying to play out what words you're going to say before you say them and what potentially could play out in the future before you actually even say it, or which action you're premeditating on taking before you actually take it, on what it could potentially play out to be before you take that action. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess I would like to share is that, I've been lost for about maybe 10, 15 years. A big part of my life has been, I'll never get it back either, of course. So you have like a window of time to do the right thing. And I guess I've had like this awakening of myself and being more self evaluating and regretting a lot of things I've said or a lot of things I've done that affect other people, how it's affected their lives, how I feel now about the actions I took, and seeing the product it's created for a person or a situation, and not being in particular proud of it, and feeling bad about it, and carrying that the negativity in you still, and you can't get over it, you know. So I'm learning about how I'm getting rid of it, or what I'm trying to do to get rid of it. Talking about it helps out a lot. I exercise, working out, it helps too, but there's an element to it that's missing there with you know talking about it, expressing it, and getting it out. I'm not even ashamed to say that I cry. I cry, and it's good, and it's. I know a lot of men get shit for it for crying. Men don't cry. But that's bullshit though. And I've been learning that not holding anything that you feel that you regret in forever. Talking about it is helping me tremendously. Opening up, and you know, I've never. I've sought a therapist one time. It was only, I didn't stay long, but maybe I'm just judging this therapist alone. But I took his information in, and but I didn't stay very long with him. But a lot of it was just collecting information, just learning about me. But um, I don't know. I just didn't. I don't think maybe I got the satisfaction I was thinking of getting. But again, I don't want to knock therapy down. I'm sure it's very helpful. Um, I am someone that believes that I have an ability to sort out my issues myself. But, I'm not saying that you don't need to see a therapist. I recommend. I'm not a doctor. I'm not making any claim like you don't need one. No. I'm just saying that, me talking about my experience and sharing that, putting it out there, maybe help. It might help. It may not. But I just want to put positive information out there, and there's just a lot of negative shit in the world today, especially in the times that we're living in. And it's easy to get caught up in this crazy life that we're living in. And you're seeing it now with all the shootings that are happening, and it's very sad. I have two children. I have a 9-year-old daughter who's just you know finished third grade, and especially hearing about the shootings that happened in Texas, and I'm just being there's I there's not been a better time in my life to be more present with my children than now. I will say this, that I've been spiritually asleep for probably the last 15 years of my life, and it's refreshing to see things with new eyes, to see my life with new eyes. I've never seen life like this before, and I'm actually seeing how every word or every action I take, how it could play out before I actually take it. So I feel good about sharing it, and that's it, and so that's kind of the basis of the YouTube channel I'm trying to create, or the content I'm trying to put out there. Is just talking, sharing. And again, I'm not an expert on this. I'm just sharing. Just you know, opening up, talking about it. I think there's a craving. I think there's a desire for people to share information that I think other people are waiting for other people to talk about something where they can relate to, or make them feel a certain way. Where like, hey man, thanks for sharing that. So that's all I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to put out something positive to uh, help other people open up, and at the same time it's helping me open up just talking about it. And and so yeah, I may have not said a whole lot there, but I think I got the message out. So always think about what you're going to say before you say it, and think about what action you're going to take before you take it. Is what I'm trying to put out there, is do the right thing. Bottom line, do the right thing. Say the right thing to your children. uh, say the right thing to your wife, your girlfriend, or do the right thing for your wife or girlfriend, or do the right thing for your children. Um, your daughter wants to show you yoga. Don't say, I don't want to learn that. Do the yoga course with your little daughter. And I use that example because my daughter's 9 and she's watching YouTube channels, and she was showing me yoga, and I could have been easily like, yeah, I don't want to do it, but I learn what I'm learning now is like, if I do that, if I say, hey, that's not for me, it's discouraging. It hurts her feelings. She might not express that, but there's a little part inside her mind that's like, oh, like I wish he did it. And having an awareness now of how or what I say to her to make her feel a certain way will make her feel that way, and she'll take that with her to school or wherever. And that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. Is like those little small things that you do can make the difference in the people that matter the most to you. You want to treasure those people forever, and those little small things that you do for them will make influence them and put a smile on their face. And I'm learning that now. So that's it. That's all I got to share. If you have any feedback or comments to add below, just don't talk a whole lot of shit. I don't care if you do, anyways. So anyway, I'm signing off, and if you like my YouTube channel, go ahead and hit subscribe. I got like 16 followers, and I can use the 17th. Later.